Well, what's up, everyone? This is Michael coming back at you on YouTube and Rumble. I'll put this one on Rumble too. Anyways, just thought I'd come to you guys and tell you I'm kind of getting anxious. I'm getting ready to go to USA here in a few days. Next week sometime. I'm not going to tell you the exact time, but next week I'm going. So, anyways, I'm kind of anxious about going. I don't want to go. Cambodia is my home. When I moved here 4 years ago, I made the decision to get out of the United States, and now it's like looking in the rearview mirror. You know, I have no desire to go back there. There's nothing there I wanted to see. There's nothing. It's like I said, I have to go back for business. I have to take care of some things. I have to get a new phone. I'll tell you guys. Okay. The reason I can buy a phone here. I can buy Samsung. I can buy Oppo. There's brands here they don't have in the USA, but I can buy Samsung. I don't use Apple products, so I'm not going to buy an iPhone. Plus, I would never spend that kind of money on a phone. But this is the phone brand I use, and they're not paying me anything at all to say it. Okay? It's called the Doogie. You can look it up. They sell them on Amazon. You have to order them. I don't think they have any phone specific phone stores. If you look and see how thick it is, it's got a 10 AA something. It's got a battery that lasts a long time. This is a really durable phone. I've had it for 5 years, but it's giving me some issues right now with the battery and stuff. Anyways, I need to get a new phone, and I can't really order it over here. I could, but it cost me about as much. I think the phone is like $269 ordered on Amazon. I've had that phone for 5 years, and a really durable phone, waterproof. I mean, it even has an underwater feature in it stuff. And what I like the most is the battery. The battery lasts for a long time, and I can reverse charge somebody else's phone. I can use it for like a power bank. You know, if I need to, I can plug something in, and it comes with a wire that I could charge somebody's phone up with it. Anyways. But I need to take care of some stuff over there in the USA, and Cambodia is my home, okay? It's a third world country, and there's a lot of things here that I don't like, okay? In the USA, you guys take advantage of things, man. You open up your faucet, water's going to come out. You get up in the morning, you turn on the lights, and the lights come on pretty much most of the time. Probably 99% of the time. Over here, that's not the case. I do have a generator, and I've got a big water storage tank, and I've got pumps and stuff that can move it. So for us, I get up in the morning, I'm going to have water, I'm going to have lights. But for a lot of people over here, that's not the situation. I don't see, you know, sometimes we go in the city at night to eat because there's some nice restaurants down there in the tourist area, down there by the Mekong, down there by the Royal Palace. Real beautiful. And sometimes you see standing on a street or a corner or something. Yeah, I guess they call them influencers or passport bros. You see somebody making a video, and they got the big round light. You know, they got the big round light. Somebody, you know, holding the light up, and they got somebody there holding the camera, and they're talking into their little microphone about something in Cambodian. But out here where I live at in the suburbs, we don't have that. Okay, everybody. I don't see any of those kind of influencers or whatever you want to call them. They don't come out here. Okay, I live about maybe 25 minutes from what used to be the airport. They built a new airport, but I live about 25 minutes from the old airport, which is kind of in the start of the downtown area. The roads here are jacked up. In the subdivision I live, they're not. But you get outside of these nice subdivisions, man, and the roads can just be jacked up, man. I mean, just sort of like cement, potholes everywhere, and you'll be driving along, and all of a sudden it's just a dirt road for the next 4 or 5 miles, and then it goes back to being a jacked up cement road. So stuff like that. They don't really know how to properly build roads here. They don't put any drainage in them, and they make the houses on the sides of the roads. They make the houses up on land, which is good, but all the water runs into the road. So Sometimes you're driving the car, a lot of rain over here. Sometimes you're driving the car, man, and, you know, almost to the bottom of the door, not quite, almost to the bottom of the door. You got to drive through some water. I won't drive in deep water because I know it will damage my car, but I kind of gauge other cars going through the water, and like I said, if you've watched any of my videos, man, you know these the villages around here, the people are poor. They're just everything's just, you know, it's a third world country, man. I knew that when I first came here 12 years ago, and I knew when I moved here 4 years ago. So, but still, it's my home. Okay. I'm going to be in the USA for about a month. I gave myself a month because I don't know what, you know, I'm going to have to do a few things. I didn't want to run out of time. It's probably not going to take me the full month, but there's just some things I need to do. I'm going to change my residency out of California. I don't want any more part of California at all. For you people that live there, I'm sorry for you. You might want to think about doing something about that, but that's up to you guys, man. Like I said, I have no use for that place no more. I was born in California, in San Francisco, California, at the Presidio, which, for you people who don't know, that's a military base. My dad was in the military when I was born. So, anyways, I was born at the Presidio in San Francisco, California. So, I've moved out of California many times and moved back and moved out and moved back and left and moved back. I've lived in Las Vegas, a lot of different places. I've lived in Minneapolis. Wi've lived in Oregon. I've lived in Idaho. I've lived in a lot of different places. I went wherever I could make the most money. Okay? That's just how it is. I lived a single man's life, but I had a lot of nice toys, and for me to get up and move, if I was going to make a lot more money, man, buy more toys, just buy other stuff. So, like I said, but the last place that I did live in the United States was California, and so, anyways, got to go back. I don't want to go back. I'm kind of anxious about it. I've been here, like I said, for the last 4 years. I'm going to miss my house. I'm going to miss my wife and my daughter. Okay. Been married for 12 years. You know, we did the internet thing, which we will do when I'm there. I'll bring my laptop with me, and we'll do we used to do Skype, but they don't have Skype no more. We do Telegram now, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. My daughter's school, she goes to a private school, and she goes to school a half a day on Saturday. She goes and takes taekwondo and stuff. So she gets up early. She gets up early 6 days a week. I get her up 6 days a week at 4:50 in the morning. Okay, I go sit on her bed and wake her up. She comes and puts her pillow over next to me where I'm sitting, and I play with her hair and, you know, scratch her back and just tell her I love her, and like I said, just kind of just play with her a little bit, you know. Make sure all of her fingers work. Just, I don't know, we just have a nice little fun in the morning. Like I said, I wake her up on Fridays. I bring a brush in there and I kind of brush her hair while I'm telling her how much I love her and stuff. And every morning I get up. I'm the first one up usually. And I'm sitting outside drinking coffee, and my wife will come out there, and I'll hug her, and she goes downstairs and does her little thing. But I'm gonna miss all that, man. Like I said, Cambodia is my home. It is a impoverished third world country. A lot of things over here I don't much care for, but nevertheless, it's my home. I'd much rather be here than in the USA. Okay, I mean, I can't even describe the feeling that I feel right now about knowing I have to go back to that place. You know, I don't like what it's become. I didn't like what it was becoming when I decided to move over here. Had to make the decision. At 62, I had enough to where I didn't need to work anymore. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I didn't need to work anymore. It wasn't something I really needed to do. I could easily make it over there, but my daughter was 5, and she was going to a school over here. COVID just got over with, and I had to make the decision because I'm the man of the house, and my wife would have went along, but I had to make the decision. Did I want to raise my daughter in the United States or raise her over here? And I chose over here. It's just, number one, it's cheaper. I can have a much better life. Number two, I can put her in a very nice private school over here in the USA. It would just been really expensive. Over here, she's learning to read, write, do math, everything in 3 different languages, man. English, Khmer, which is the Cambodian language, and Chinese. And like I said, on Saturday, the school she goes to, they have Taekwondo, so she takes Taekwondo over there on Saturdays. They have a pool for the kids to swim, teach them how to swim and stuff. It's a really nice private school. It's almost $5,000 a year. We pay early. She's been going there now for 4 years, so we pay like 2 or 3 months before it's time, and we've been going there for a while, so they give us a little bit of a discount. Otherwise, it'd be quite a bit more than that. So, but anyways, I'm gonna miss all that, man. Like I said, Cambodia is it's my home now, and I don't even. People ask me where I'm from. I tell them, well, I'm from California. I'm from a lot of places in the USA, but if they ask me where's your home, I'm gonna tell them Cambodia. That's my home. This is my house. I'm going to miss my wife and daughter. I'm going to miss my little dog. I got my little dog, Gigi, a little white dog. I'm just going to miss, like I said, there is a lot of crazy things going on in the third world country. Okay, a lot of crazy things. Right now, Cambodia and Thailand, I don't know if you guys are watching the news, they're kind of going at it. They've been going at it for a long time. Just arguing over where the border should be. And at one time, this was the Khmer Empire. It was pretty much all this whole area around here. And then they lost it to Siam, which is now Thailand. It used to be called Siam. Siam, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, so they've been fighting over this border dispute for a long time. And every now and then, same thing with Vietnam, man. They fight over where the border should be. It should be over here or over there or something. Anyway, but there's a lot of things over here in the third world country that I've seen that I'll see something and there's nothing I can see any more crazy than what I saw. And then 2 or 3 days later, I'll see something else. Be like, damn, I thought that the last thing I saw was the craziest thing I ever seen. But it just changes. So like I said, it's a matter of survival over here for these people. But what's nice about it is I've never seen any kind of violence over here. They don't have any drive-by shootings. You're not allowed to have a gun. If they catch you with a gun, you're in some really deep trouble. Even the police can't even take their guns home with them. They have to keep them at the police station. So they don't have that. They just don't have a time for violence. They're too busy just trying to make a living. You've seen all the little markets. If you guys have watched any of my videos, man, you see just how they live and just. They're just trying to eke out a living, man, and that's difficult when you have little to no education and don't really have any marketable skills. So, but nevertheless, Cambodia is my home, and I really, really don't want to go back to the United States. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know that. I'm hoping, don't know, I can't say for sure, but I'm hoping this is the last time I ever have to go back there again. Okay. My daughter's 9. When she's 18, I hope she's going to a university somewhere, maybe in New Zealand or someplace, maybe in Singapore or Japan. I don't know yet. She's only 9. So, but if she wants to go back to the United States and go to a university, because she's a U.S. citizen, she's got 2 passports, a U.S. passport and a Cambodian passport. So, might have to go back again when she goes to university to make sure everything's cool. But hopefully I don't have to. This will be my last trip back there. Like I said, it's like looking in a car mirror, man. It's behind me. The USA is behind me. I try every day in my own way. I'm probably not doing the best job of it, but I'm trying every day to tell you guys about leaving the USA, because once you lived outside the USA and you look back at that place, man, it is just, I mean, with the crime and the homelessness and just, I mean, the absolute just, I made a video earlier. I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but I remember back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean, it's been what, 5, 6 years ago, when they were putting cry closets in the universities in the USA. Cry closets. They had pillows in there and stuffed animals. And the students could go in there because they were too stressed out from school. Go in there and close the door. It was like soundproofing, and they had pillows, and they could go in there and cry. Well, that's coming back to you right now. All those crybabies are coming back to you right now. Okay, you guys made them, so you guys have to deal with them. I don't have to deal with them over here. Okay, I mean, I see these people in just absolute poverty like you cannot believe, and I've never heard any of them crying about it or anything, man. I don't look down on them. It's just, hey, it's just the life they chose, man. You know, they don't. Education over here it's not a really big thing, you know. And anyway, so like I said, I thought I'd make this quick video and tell you guys, man, I do not want to go back to the USA. It's a long flight. It's about a 4-hour flight from Cambodia to Taipei, Taiwan. And then it's about a 13-hour flight from there to LA. And then I got to get off the airplane at LAX and go through immigration and customs. You know, even though you're a U.S. citizen, you got to show them your passport, and they're going to ask you where you've been and all kind of 10 million questions. And it's just, you got to stand in line there with your luggage, and it's just a hassle, you know. But like I said, it's one of those things. I got to go, so I'm going to get me a new phone out of the deal. But yeah, I wish if I could do everything online, I would. But like I said, I'm going to change my residency out of California. I don't want no part of that state no more. I don't even want it. When I come back to Cambodia, I'm gonna. If you're a U.S. citizen and you come over here and you have a current driver's license, you can just trade that driver's license in for a Cambodian driver's license. Okay, and whatever deal you have on your license, like mine, I have a CDL. I can drive, you know, big trucks. I have full CDL license. I have a motorcycle endorsement, and obviously a car. So when I trade my license in over there, I will get a Cambodian license. I don't have to take no test, no written test, no driving test, no nothing. They're gonna take my California license from me. And that's good. I don't need it no more, man. So I'm gonna have a Cambodian driver's license when I come back, because anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but just thought I would. You guys are kind of like my friends, man. So I'm kind of like sharing something with my friends here that, like I said, I don't want to go. I'm kind of a little bit. I'm not depressed, but I'm gonna miss my family, man. I'm gonna miss my house. I'm gonna miss my dog. I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss this third world country, man. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm gonna bring my laptop with me. I'll make some videos while I'm over there, man. You guys be safe, and take care, and thank you for listening to me. Oh, and if you guys could hit the subscribe thing, you know, the subscribe finger. I got to do that one. I need a finger. I need to find a plastic finger off a mannequin and just hold it up. So, anyways, all right, man. You guys have a good one.